So I'm not a designer, but I do love this game, and I find that a lot of the rooms just don't look like you would really hope them to look. So we're going to do a few videos and see what you guys think. So first, these are the requirements for this room. So we're going to place the requirements, and then you can see there in the corner it says 2 out of 2. That means that we've got both requirements placed that we need. I went ahead and placed it with stuff that I already own, because that's what I usually do. But I'm not really big on this sideboard, and that's one of the things that I need. So since we've got a nice kind of gold background in the room, I'll place a couple of these and see how they look. And and then they have a nifty little undo button here, so you can flip back through them and easily see. I think that's a nice one, so we're going to stick with that guy. And then this is a traditional room. It says a diplomat is moving to the capital for an assignment. So what would a diplomat have on their walls, I wonder? First, let's place a bed. This is a traditional room, so I'm going to see first what I have that's traditional. See if there's anything I like to place there. That gold doesn't quite match. That's not so bad. Let's find some side tables and ottomans. So since we got kind of an orange curtain there, then we could look and see what kind of orange things we have that might be nice. It's a little too big. That's pretty good size and pretty close color to the curtains. And then for the side tables, probably want something wood to go with the bed. So we're going to look for something that's maybe a similar color. Every time you buy something, you get 5 uses out of it, so that's what the little numbers are there. And then we're going to go back to orange for some accents in the room. Sometimes it's hard to place a picture behind a bed like that because you can only see part of it. So this is a good wall to place a picture on. Maybe something a little fancier for a diplomat. These are things I haven't purchased yet. These are things that are in my inventory. Let's see. It's kind of nice and bold for the room. Maybe some towers. Can't really see it, but still it's kind of nice. Lamps will be at the bottom. That's a pretty good one to match the color there. Don't really have many palms in Washington, D.C. So we change it around a little bit. It's a little too big. Let's see. This could be nice. Something for the floor, a little reading rack. Maybe they brought their doggy with them. And a nice little rug. Don't want to put anything too dark because it really darkens up the room. So something nice and light, make it lighter. Then you have to purchase something in order to put stuff on top of it. So now we're going to put this guy up there. And maybe some little flowers in the room for him. And then you can hit the little eyeball and see how the room looks. If you want to add things, like these are pillows. Pillows are always nice. There's some that I own already. And those look nice. And there we go. Finish it on up and submit.